Cushman here. Anybody who started to follow the channel kind of wanted to dig into a little bit of what led to us wanting to be to Tennessee. For those who don't know, I was married for 18 years to someone who was a covert narcissist and began to self-medicate with alcohol and became very abusive to me and to my daughter. Um, and in the end, I was granted custody and there was no fight. That person never provided any financial support, anything, period. We didn't want any. We said we'll do this on our own. And according to a lot of the state counselors that were involved, they said our recommendation is you move as far away as possible from this individual. And we did just that. And it's been a healing 14 months or so. We're just starting to heal, gain some confidence back. I'm starting to see my daughter smile, actually, completely. Her wish was on her 18th birthday that day. We start the car in the truck and we head from Arizona to Tennessee. And so early in the morning on June 21st, we did just that. It's been a great journey. It's nice. I always said I had one run left in me at 50, and as a heart patient, it's difficult. Uh, but this has been rejuvenating. I mean, absolutely rejuvenating. My daughter is thriving. She's an amazingly resilient human being, and I just can't wait to see what she becomes. But her wish was we had been looking at a liveaboard sailboat, and I took her back to my hometown. I grew up on the ocean, have some of those skills. Um, and she says, Daddy, I want more of a legacy than a boat. With me, after 4 or 5 heart attacks and 20-something stents, we don't know how much time. Every day is a blessing. So she and I were thinking about legacy, and she said, I'd like a piece of land, and I'd like a homestead, something that when you can't work, you can be on the property, and when you become, infirm, you'll have a place to be. And she goes, I want this to be where I raise my family. She wants a husband and kids someday. Um, and so we started really digging into what areas in the country would be hospitable for that. And honestly, Tennessee, with a lot of its unrestricted areas, you have to be real careful to find those, are great. And also, they've passed a lot of things where you can go farm to market. I think it's the Tennessee Homestead. I don't know the name of it, but it's a piece of legislation where you can bring farm eggs and things to market, and they don't have to be health department inspected, things like that, which really opens it up to a lot of good things. And so our goal, we do have 5.99 acres now. It's my daughter's, and our goal is to get it set up, and gear one is goats. And then once they eat down some of the shrubbery things, we're going to plant some pasture and grass, and we're looking at sheep. It's just something that, there's a market for, it's kind of old school here in Tennessee, which is nice. I grew up in a lot more rural area, so it's kind of like getting back to my roots a bit. But there's a lot of cross-stitch, embroidery people. There's a huge Mennonite community here, actually. And there are a lot of people who really like the wool. And we'll pay some money for it. Not enough to get rich, but enough to pay the feed bills. And pretty much we're looking for more of a self-sustaining lifestyle. My daughter wants to work, professionally. And come back to kind of a mini farm. And that's what we're looking to do, actually. And chickens are coming, and we'll have some goats. We milked goats in Arizona and had a great time. I learned how to make goat cheese, which was an awesome experience for the family. And we're just looking to kind of do that and heal. To be quite honest, there's a lot of healing. I had thought at different points that, hey, I'm further ahead in the healing than I am or was, and, life has a way of showing you that's not the case. We're also Christians. We're traditional Christians, and It's been a heck of a journey to watch Jesus roll in front of us and to clear obstacles, and it's just been amazing how things have worked. It's a challenge. A friend of mine, Gearhead Gardens, was in Arizona with us. He'll testify. I think he said it best the other day. Tennessee it's a hard journey, and there's a lot of obstacles. However, the good far outweighs the bad. And I look at it like that. Nothing's easy. We're breaking raw land, and nothing is easy. Nothing is given to you. You have to work for everything. The beauty is, at the end of the day, and my daughter has discovered this, which I love, is that you can sit and you can look and see, hey, I macheted down that ½ acre by hand, right? And or we put up this T-post pen by ourselves. They're just different things. And our dogs absolutely love it. Athena and Dollar, I mean, they couldn't be happier. Dollar did have an allergy reaction. He's discovering a whole new world of weeds here, and I guess it was ragweed that got to him. And it caused a pretty severe allergic reaction, but we've got the vet care on it. And looks like we've got a solution for that, and we will definitely be taking a torch to all the ragweed that I can find with a passion. Hurt my dog, I'm going to take it out, right? But it's been great. We're volunteering at a dog rescue. Savannah feeds and walks pit bull dog rescues. And it's just been awesome. You know, we met some good people. We met some questionable people. But overall, it is really nice to be in this area of America. People still open the doors for ladies. I mean, it's a whole different thing. People, when you drive by, they tip their hand up on the steering wheel and wave at you. I mean, it's just a lot friendlier area than Phoenix, Arizona, where we were at. So we're really, really loving it. And we'll keep you updated as we go along this kind of healing journey. You know, as we both recover and gain some confidence back. We hope to continue to post good videos, hard videos, and our successes and our failures. There's just as many failures, I think, as success when you're building out Offgrid, but that's part of the beauty. Both my daughter and I have an insatiable thirst for knowledge, and we like to learn, and we both like to read. So it's been kind of awesome for that, too. And every day I get to see, like, for example, my daughter was born and raised in Arizona. She's never seen 4 seasons. I grew up in Washington State, so I've seen, up on the Canadian border, so I've seen the 4 seasons. But to see her look over and go, Daddy, the leaves are changing color. How beautiful is that? And just get a kick out of watching that. And I can't wait. We're probably going to have a white Christmas, which is something we haven't seen. She has never seen in her lifetime, really, in her living area. I mean, obviously, there's very little snow happening in the desert, right? So in Tennessee, we'll get some snow. So we're absolutely looking forward to the future. It's been a blessing. I mean, this was definitely the right move to make. And thank you to Manny, Gearhead Gardens. I mean, you've been a great encouragement. And thank you to Martin Hasseman, Another Time, Another Place. I mean, just watching you and seeing the freedom in there, and that song you have is still our kind of motto that we listen to. So anybody gets a chance, go check out Martin's channel, Another Time, Another Place. I mean, he's absolutely an inspirational soul. So from Silver Serpent and I, or Savannah and I, we can't wait to post more content and have everybody follow along.